All right, warriors, 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis. We're going to do a breathing exercise. We're just going to breathe in deep, let it go. And it's just so that we can kind of throw a loop interrupter. What we don't want to do is carry on yesterday's challenges and bring them into today. And at the same time, we want to clear our minds with enough space that we're absorbing knowledge so we can categorize the butt hurt. Otherwise, you're just going to be argumentative in your mind, and you're going to give more respect to somebody telling you a dirty ass joke, because when you do that, you clear your mind. Because if you don't, guess what? You missed at the end of the joke, the punchline. Watch how you manage what goes into your mind and how you manage clearing it out. Don't give more respect to a dirty joke than wisdom being shared. 5 seconds, warriors. Let's get rid of this mind block and let's share together. Let's take a badass walk on that beach. Come on. Release slowly. All right. Shake that shit off, y'all. Look, I'm going to share an idea with you about how narcissists are born, because what I don't need you to do is enable it. I don't need you to buy into their story and how they use it as a catch-22 or a crutch so that it gives you a project to fix. Oh, they're going to sell you on the thought of they're fixable. It's just the world's against them. No one's giving them a chance. So check this out. As a child, we all grew up pretty much in toxicity. Aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And it also fucked you up in who you associate with in the future. And continuously you kind of wondered, oh my gosh, I'm surrounded by incompetence. What I want you to realize is this. As children, we learned either to embrace the con that we observed all around us, and we adopt it as a lifestyle, or you learn to identify the con and the shitty behavior, and you learn how to discern and identify it so that in your future you now know how to avoid it, but you also know how to counteract it because you've been around it. And this is what makes you the narcissist threat, because you know their game. You've just been suppressing the data. You kind of kept it in a file in the back because what kept you from exercising it was it was wrong. It's wrong, and you self-convict. But what I want you to understand is it's wrong to do it to individuals to manipulate an outcome. But it's not wrong when you're being provoked by evil and you become more evilistericis only to the one provoking you. You see, everybody gets the loving, caring person that you are out of actions proven to you. I'm not talking about just trusting aimlessly because you trust differently. No, you will never ever love and trust again unconditionally. Now you understand it comes with conditions because you know the playbook. You grew up in it. But you didn't embrace it. In fact, you used it as a tool to not ever become that which you despise in the ones that were around you. Now, narcissists are always going to have a life of conflict and chaos. And this is why it's so important for your asses when you run up on them to say the least amount possible. Gray rock. And if you can, blow the damn bridge up. And this is why. They're soon going to be begging for assistance. They're going to be begging for compassion and empathy because they know you have a shitload ton of it. You wake up with your cup full. The problem is you were giving it away And at the end of the day, or about 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, you ever felt burnout? Because you didn't save any for yourself. What I'm teaching you to do, and many other coaches, is to regulate what you give. The object is this, that when you lay your head down, you're able to ruminate on what you gave and how it changed lives, but you still have the majority of your cup full. You dispense your trust and love carefully. Warriors, any future connections that you have, narcissists are going to want to disrupt that. Even though you've been discarded or you've done the discarding, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Understand, when I speak to you, I'm speaking to both genders equally. Not to cause a divide, not so that somebody comes in with RP rage. It is a part of the process, but I won't let you voice that attitude to cause division in the ranks. Understand, it's equally proportioned in toxicity to both genders. They both develop an obsession whenever they're destitute. And they go into hypersonic mode in grandiose ways, trying to prove and talk others into believing their story. Now, many of you have been tripped up and have a long-term consequence in dealing with these dumbasses. In terms of you were baby trapped, or you went into business with them, or you happened to go into an association with them, a group. The thing of it is, narcissists use sex as a currency. Yeah, I said it. They use sex as a currency while you use virtue and loyalty, humility. That's your currency. And that's what identifies you sticking out like a sore thumb, which is fine, as long as you know how to posture yourself as a warrior and you operate as a warrior. Then you become intocable, untouchable. Intocable. They can observe you, but they can't reach out to you. This is their karma. Upon your discard, your healing is going to want to be disrupted by many of the flying monkeys and others standing around waiting their turn. They don't want you to leave this level, because it's at this point that you start to succeed and realize you are the one that's needed and necessary, the one sought after, the one that doesn't ever have to chase. Warriors, they want to cause blocks in any future connections or potential connections, and that baby trap falls into it. Other things that narcissists do is, by inciting conflict or chaos, is disrupting your ability to meet others, because they're going to be continuously in your life because of these past associations you had with them. They create a connection that makes you less valuable in the dating market. And no one knows what's valued more than a narcissist. You remember a long time ago before computers? Before computers, you could go out with somebody, and once you realize, look, it's just not going to work out, you could break up with them. You could take off and live 3 blocks down the damn road in the same neighborhood and never run into them. Well, times have changed. And it's why the need for extremes is necessary, because times have changed. It's evolved. Narcissists now weaponize computers, apps, social media. And many of you are accustomed to a certain pattern of behavior of posting all your business, and they don't even need to do a recon. They can know exactly what you're feeling by the memes you post, by how you carry yourself. You can't fake that. They know better than how to catch fake. They run into each other all the damn time. Now, that's not to say they don't fall for their own kind. You do have those that are on the higher spectrum, intellectually and with clout, social status, if you will. And so many of them don't have to wave the carrot. The narcissists come to them. So warriors, by blowing the bridge up and relocating, it seems like an extreme, but it's the same concept as it used to be before computer ages. It just has to happen this way in order for you to be able to heal fully. Connect the dots without interruption. It's bad enough you're going to gaslight your damn self without the idiots being there to ask for forgiveness and poke and scratch those damn scabs and pour salt down it. It's bad enough that you're going to be connecting these dots so fast that any added aggravation to that can derail you. So warriors, for narcissists, it's an impossibility to go the other way because they're so vested in their lies that they are bonded to them. This is the witchcraft being reversed. They're bound by the very lies they tell and the stories that they make up, that narrative, and they can't quit. They can't go backwards unless they understand something. Look at me. Unless they intentionally relocate. It's like they go blackout on their own, running from their own story to reinvent themselves. This is like going from the hoe phase to virtue and thirst trapping. But they go to another state so that no one knows their story, and they wipe out their social media. All of a sudden, everybody's a victim. You feel me? It's why you need to do your due diligence. You see, you can't erase a criminal report. That's public records. So don't limit it. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to catch everything. It's just another tool so that you can make more, better, bestest decisions. Can I get a what? Look, warriors, impossible, the epiphany's in the word itself. It's an impossibility for narcissists to change. But in the word, your epiphany is this: I'm possible. Oh, let's break it down. You see the possibility in everything. It's why you're able to create out of thin air beautiful ideas, and your dreams become a reality. Because you know how to map it with logical thinking. You know how to baby your projects and grow with it and change. You have the flexibility to adapt and overcome as you learn, so as not to repeat the same cycles. I'm possible. To the narcissist, it's impossible. And it's why they need you for guidance. It's why they need you to clout chase. It's why they need to be under your shade. Oh, nay, nay. Find another sucker. Warriors, as they live a life of karma and the impossibility of everything, you're living the dream of the possible. And I'm proud of every damn one of you. Either way, you're going to come out of this learning, observing, and taking the 5 seconds to take a deep breath and not make decisions based on feelings and emotions, because that's what got you in this trap. And you're going to control the thirst demon. Once you tackle that, you've just won 90% of the battle. Because now you keenly are aware of what to observe, because you grew up in it. And now you're going to weaponize it. And now you're going to become the threat. Oh, they'll leave you alone. And it's why I tell you, their karma is watching you succeed and heal without them, becoming a better version of yourself, and truly, authentically speaking what's on your mind. It's a double-edged sword to the narcissist. Because the only way they can break you is to convince you of the lie. Wordplay. That's what witchcraft is. The lie. Manipulating others to believe they are greater than they are. Imposters. Pretending to live the possible when they're impossible to deal with. Get out there, lead by example. Take charge. Get your ass off that couch. Clean up. Represent. Give honor to the divine that brought you this awareness. Regardless of your faith, you went from believing to spiritual. You walk hand in hand on the beachfront, praising what honored you with this awareness. And understand, your freedom wasn't free. Your awareness wasn't free. It came at a price. A price that many can't stomach. Hell to the yeah, you're special. Even Lucifer knows it. Warriors, own it. Thank you for your support, your donations, the merchandise support, all that you can find at the bottom of the video description. But more importantly, thank you for helping each other with the shortcuts. Because look, no two of us had the same exit plan. No two of us has the same journey. But with shortcuts shared, with discernment, we can find and create a customized plan for ourselves, because the good Lord gave you the intellectual capacity and the mental maturity to connect the dots for yourself. Thank you again for being there for each other, for the girls in the office, keeping these damn trolls out. The remark sections are for you, not for you to have a conversation with me, because I'm speaking my damn truth in over 1,500 videos in the Chronicle Library. That section's for you, for an exchange in building each other up and building that confidence till eventually you're able to scream your war cry in a public way. This is your purpose. Be deliberate when you're ready, and you'll be unstoppable. It's never goodbye, warriors. Always until next time. Namaste.
Water working?
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're going to be falling at
a high rate of speed.
very fast. We're going to be falling very fast. We're going to be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay. Are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of it?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us this Skydive of Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality, just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
My brother. What a fun ride. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.